They called him the wickedest man in the world. Born in 1875 into one of the strictest Christian families in England, the Plymouth Brethren, young Edward Alexander Crowley rebelled against everything he was taught. He changed his name to Alister and swore he would become the exact opposite of the God-fearing life forced upon him. He went to Cambridge, became a champion chess player, a published poet, and a fearless mountaineer. In 1898, he joined the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, taking the name Frater Perdurabo. The entire system was built on Jewish symbolism, the Kabbalistic tree of life, the Hebrew alphabet, the 10 Sephiroth, and the sacred names of God. But his arrogance caused a civil war inside the order. When they tried to block his advancement, he stormed their London temple, wearing a black mask and Highland sword. The Golden Dawn never recovered. In 1904, in a Cairo hotel room, his wife Rose fell into a trance. A voice calling itself Awas dictated the Book of the Law over 3 days. Its opening line became his lifelong creed. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. This was the blueprint, the office of the Scarlet Woman, a living human vessel for the goddess Babylon. Just 2 years later, his infant daughter Lilith died of typhoid. The loss hardened him. From that pain, he travelled to Paris with his student Victor Neuberg and performed the Paris Working, a series of intense sex magic rituals over 6 weeks. They believed they were invoking the god Mercury and the god Pan. Crowley would later call this the most important magical work of his life. From that experience, Crowley turned to his darkest invention, sex magic. He discovered that at the exact moment of orgasm, the mind goes completely blank, the perfect window to call a spirit down and trap it inside a human body. He began using women as living vessels. His most devoted was Leah Hersig, whom he renamed the Ape of Thoth. He tattooed his magical name across her chest and used her in intense rituals to test his theories. In 1920, he founded the Abbey of Thelema in Sicily, a commune where "do what thou wilt" was the only law. They performed open group sex rituals and filmed the ceremonies. The scandals grew so extreme that Mussolini personally expelled him from Italy. By 1947, Crowley was broke, addicted to heroin, and dying alone in a cheap boarding house in Hastings. But even in death, his work was far from over. The blueprint he left behind, the method for trapping ancient spirits inside human vessels, would survive him. It would travel from the deserts of California to the stages of Hollywood and the charts of the music industry, where it continues to run to this day.